Ahoy my hatchlings, and welcome to another episode of Autocraft. And we are starting today on top of our ship, because we are finally going to go ahead and do some more work on this thing. Finally! Because, well, you know, my inventory's a mess, and it's been a mess, and I have like no shulker boxes, and I really want to get to work on this thing, and I really need a storage system. We won't be able to do that today, but maybe we can do that next week or in an upcoming week. But today, what I want to do is I want to start on the hangar. This is going to be the main way we get in and out of our thing here. So our hangar is going to be basically this big chunk right here. And I think it's going to be super amazing, and I'm really excited to actually get started on this thing. At some point, I am going to have to go get a lot of terracotta to actually fill this in, as well as I will need to get a bunch of concrete from Clumsy in order to make these sections here. And I'm not sure if I want to put some sort of design on this thing. I'm thinking maybe I'd like to, but I'm not sure exactly how I want to do that. So we might do that later on and add more detail later on in this system. But I am really excited to get started. But before we do, let's fly on over to the shopping district, because I want to first check on the pants, see if by chance it's blue now, and second, what is that thing? What is that? This is huge! This is huge! Oh, it's scary! Oh, it's very scary. What is this? Ow. What is it? It looks like a little green face there. What is this thing? Is this a shop? It's really cool and scary. What? I love this redstone popping through. What is this? Are they? Oh, I'm gonna have to move the road, I guess. Oh, looks like there's gonna be more cliffs over here. This island has so many cliffs. So many cliffs. What is this? I don't know. Is there a new Minecraft mob I don't know about that this is, or is this like a Pokemon? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's really cool. Is there an entrance up top? No? Do I have... Ooh, I need more rockets. Yeah, my inventory is a massive, massive mess, though. I would really like to make it not so terrible. And like my ender chest is a mess because it's full of crap too, and I need more diamonds. What did I just break? Oh, okay. I heard a noise. I thought I broke something else. This is really, really cool though. I have no idea what it is, but it is cool. So let's check on the pants real quick. And that is only at light gray, so we'll probably have to wait around on that a little bit because I'd really love to get some blue pants. Now, one thing I want to do before we actually get started today is, oh geez, the frames. Is it just from the lights that the frames are so bad? Oh, I don't know. But one thing I want to do before we actually get started is I want to sort out Bash's present. So let's jump into a redstone testing world so I can show you what I had in mind. Well, here we are, my hatchlings, in the redstone testing world, and this is what we are going to make. Now, can you guess what it is? I'm pretty certain you almost certainly can guess what it is, but for those of you who can't, it is a cobblestone generator. Now, the only thing I know about Bash, because I talked to Boss earlier, is that he wants to build a giant island. Well, you need a lot of stone for that, so we're gonna make him a source of cobblestone. So, turning this thing on is... This thing feels like a very 2012 machine, the way I've set it up. Because I wanted to use block 36, so the timing on this is very, very precise. And so I needed a lot of observer... I needed a lot of... what are these things called? Repeaters. In order to get this thing timed right. And then I had to do some funky things up here, because... This world really has had it. It's really had it. Like, there's a lot of just broken areas that I need to wire things around. because the signal just won't pass across certain blocks, which is why it doesn't go here. Now it actually goes over here, and it's very, very frustrating, let me tell you. But you just flick this thing on. We have pistons that push the stuff forward, and we have our water sources, and what happens is the water just flows in, but it can only go 2 blocks. Now that's fine, because it means that it gives us this nice thing right here. Sometimes these corners get stuck. I haven't quite figured out how to handle that yet. But for the most part, it seems to work really nice, and this thing should generate around 60,000 blocks an hour. So that should give him plenty of stuff to work with. I really need to... I should really try and think of something that will get rid of this extra stuff. This wasn't happening earlier. It's just now that I'm showing it to you, it's a problem. So that's frustrating. That's very irritating. But I'm quite happy with this machine. I've never designed my own cobblestone generator, and I like this idea of having the water automatically flow in. It makes the generator very, very simple. Downside, of course, is, well, now this isn't going to work. It's going to get stuck. Why are you doing that? Also, sometimes it generates cobblestone and sometimes it generates stone, and I have literally no idea the difference between them. And a lot of the pistons aren't firing because the world has just had it. So this machine might work better on an actual server, but I have no idea of knowing until I actually build it. But if nothing else, this machine should work pretty nicely. Seriously, are you still breaking? Oh, it's breaking on startup now. Okay, so I found a rather inelegant solution to the exploding problem. And actually, this thing takes... I probably don't need to wait the... So it was... So I found a rather inelegant solution to the exploding problem. I just took this block out here. So now these things get activated one less time and they only come 3 out. And it hasn't gotten stuck since. Of course, it wasn't getting stuck when I was testing this off camera. But what I can probably do instead here is I could make this fire every 45 ticks. Because right now this thing has a delay of 20 ticks, but it takes 40 ticks for the TNT to explode. So, actually, you know what? Let me just see what happens if I remove these 15 ticks. Where's my off switch? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna save the world, make a backup first. So, I spent quite a while fiddling with this machine, and had a lot of stuff recorded for it, but I just realized it's going to be way too long for the episode, so I'm just going to tell you sort of what I've done to this thing. I took out one of the segments here, and this makes it so this machine only pushes out 3 times before it drops a TNT, rather than 4 times. So that stopped the stuff from getting caught here. The first push does still do 4 for some reason, and I haven't figured out exactly why. But that's okay. And then blows up, stuff comes down, and that's all there is to it. So this thing still runs at the 60,000 blocks per hour. It just now means that it doesn't occasionally get stuck, hopefully. Though, now that I'm demonstrating this to you, certainly it will, in fact, get stuck. Probably. But that's really all there is to this thing, and wow, my block noises get really loud when I'm close to the things. But yeah, that's all there is to it. If you want to see me do this in, or leave a comment if you want me to do this down in, like, a redstone tutorial or something. But hopefully Bash will like this. Now let's go ahead and we're gonna gather up all the materials we need to put this guy under the tree. So I have most of the materials now. This should be basically everything except for some water. Actually, I might need some more wood in there, but that's easy enough to add. But let me go ahead. We're gonna jump into here. And hopefully this obsidian farm still works. Well, let's see if there's any obsidian in it first of all. How do we... Okay, it goes down further. Is there any obsidian in here? Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to run this thing for a bit. Oh boy, that sounds so exciting. Oh, did I need to... How do I turn the farm on? Is it just automatic? I don't know. So I just stand here and just go to town? I think there's something I have to turn on in the overworld. I have no idea how this works. I'm gonna actually... So, I got up to use the bathroom, and, apparently I was killed by a zombie. I didn't even have my thing in my hand. Oh, I'm a doofus. I'm a doofus. I didn't think anything would come kill me, because it's daytime. I was wrong. I was quite wrong indeed. I don't need this on my head. Okay. Now, fortunately, Alex has been kind enough that he is going to let us steal some obsidian from his storage system, which means we get to go get to see Alex's base again, which is always a plus. I really enjoy Alex's base. And those are the new windmills he made in his last episode. Oh, that's not a set of stairs. I just flew into a wall. I love Alex's base. But here are the windmills he made in his last episode. It's really cool. I love these windmills. I love helical turbines like this. It doesn't translate super duper well into Minecraft just because of the blockiness. But these look fantastic, and I just love helical windmills. They're so much fun. Okay, I think this is a storage system? This looks like a storage system. Why am I having so many frame drops? Okay, obsidian. Obsidian. That looks like obsidian to me. Yay! Obsidian! Okay, now all that's left to grab on our list is just some more wood. But that should be easy enough to do. Actually, do I... No, I put my wood chest down. I really need to organize my ender chest. It's really bad. Why am I having so many frame drops, though? It's just not running very smoothly at all. It certainly doesn't feel like it. I can never remember where the FPS thing is. Literally, yeah, 20 FPS. Why am I running at such low FPS? It's just not nice. Just not nice. I should be getting 60. This is just gross. This is gross. Okay, let's go get that wood. Okay, and now we have an assembly token, and the whole box is filled up. And this should be everything that is needed in order to make the system. I hope that's everything that's needed. It's probably fine. If not, I'll grab more stuff. Oh, I want to color this box. What color should we color the box? I think I want to go with purple, because I love purple. Purple is the best color. Do I have any purple dye? I have blue dye. Do I have red dye? Do I have red dye? Red dye... Red dye... Okay, this might be a blue box. Could be a green box. I wonder what color Bash likes. I mean, historically, I wrap my presents in newspaper, so I'd probably use gray dye. I think we're gonna go with blue. There's already a blue present though. Let's go with the light blue. Do I should have bones somewhere, right? Oh, bone meal. There we go. Okay, now we can make ourselves a light blue box. Perfect. Oh, I need to rename this. Fortunately, I have exactly one level left. Cobblestone generator kit. And then I need a sign so I can put on it so people know whose it belongs to. Jeez, I keep forgetting things. This storage system, this whole starter base, I want to be done with it. I want to be done with this disaster. Oh, there was a sign there. Oh, let me get rid of this. This place. I had such grand ideas of this place, and they just never got fulfilled. Because you dug in, and it just immediately turned to stone. Oh, it made me so sad. It made me so sad. Okay, let's go put this script under the tree. And the present is placed. And... bash. Wow, I forgot how annoying that piston is. And the frame drops are still awful. I might need to restart my computer before we move on to the next section, where I finally go ahead and actually do some work on the house. Not the house. What am I talking about? The ship! The ship! Has this moved up to the next one? It's on white now. We're just gonna AFK here for a bit until it gets to blue! Fortunately, there's a little hole here for us. Huzzah! Okay, attempt number 3. Steal someone else's rank. Perfect! Okay, I finally have blue pants. Let's... I know... Oops, wait, no. This is the one I have now. So finally, blue pants! They're not purple, but they're a little bit better. Okay, let's go ahead and put away these other pants. And then we can finally go ahead and actually do something this episode that isn't struggling with a redstone machine. I am really looking forward to getting a chance to actually build something today. I'm really looking forward to that. Let's go down the stairs. And... oh, oh. Back to the base. So, there's been a slight problem. Alex is AFK here at the, doohickey, the color pants thing. And I left my bed in here, and I broke it, and it's now in his hand. So, I guess I'm just gonna, I guess I just need a new bed. I guess I just need a new bed. Fortunately, I have a shulker box full of beds. And maybe I can get that bed back from him later. I hope. I should put a block there so he doesn't... ooh. Ooh. Bye-bye, Alex. Okay. I have my stone. We're gonna fly over to Death Dealer's base, because the wonderful thing about Death Dealer is, or being friends with Death Dealer, is he makes a lot of stuff. Jeez, my frames are still terrible today. He makes a lot of stuff, and the nice thing about that is that he has a super smelter that he lets me use. So we're going to go ahead and turn all of this stone into smooth stone. So I've gone ahead and bought 9 stacks of sea lanterns from Zedmart. And now I'm going to go over to the gumball shop. I don't know what it's called. The Zamel Mechanical Ball, the gumball shop. It's the gumball shop. Because I want to buy some concrete. I'm not going to buy the red concrete, but I am going to get some yellow and black concrete that I'm going to use for landing pad outlines. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be good. Okay, let's cut this in half. Cut it in half. 1, 2. Oop. Oopsie. Okay, it's just gonna be like that then. This is 2 diamonds per stack. Perfect. 2 diamonds per stack. Oh no! Clumsy! Clumsy! I need black concrete! No! Darn it. Okay. Well, we'll just... Is this my ender chest? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm gonna DM Clumsy, and then I'm gonna... Actually, I think I want to go pick up a bunch of andesite to actually use as the pads where the spaceships land. I think that's what I'm gonna use for those pads. I considered using iron blocks, but they're just a little bit too light. Yeah, I think they're just a little bit too light for what I want. Okay, let's go get this andesite from down here, and then we'll meet back up at the ship. Well, I think I have all the materials to at least get this started. We probably aren't going to get super far on this today, but we are at least going to get the floor in place and maybe some of the walls for what I have in mind, and it'll probably take us quite a few time lapses before this thing is actually truly ready. But this here is the middle, so let me just break this guy. Yeah, it's a 1x2 center. it's one of these shapes. But with that, let's go to hyperspeed build mode. So, we got a bit done. Now, this is a really big area to tile out. Like, this is a lot of area that we filled up here, and it's not even a third of what we have to do. Because it should come somewhere aroundish here. Like, this hangar, just the hangar on this ship is such a massive project. This is huge. This is absolutely freaking huge. This is gonna take probably quite a while. I think I'm gonna have to work a lot on this next week. I don't think I have the energy to finish this today. I'm already hurting quite a lot. I think I'm just gonna have to... I think I'm gonna have to call it here. So on that disappointment... Oh, this thing is huge! This thing is... I can't remember how far across it is. I think we're talking about like 80 blocks across? Okay. So 838 to... let's just bounce over here. 838 to... how far? To 938. Okay, so it's 60 blocks across, and plus there's 2 more sections that I realized I can't fill in until I have the concrete. So this thing is roughly 200 blocks by 80 blocks that we have to fill. You won't even be able to see the other end. Wait, can you see the other end? Yes, no, I think our settings are high enough. You can... I think our settings might be high enough you can see the other end. Yeah, you should be able to see the other end. But like, if you look at the render distance there, it's not much beyond the other end. That's where it stops. Right there, and that's just a touch past where this thing is going to end. This thing is properly massive build. I'm gonna be busy next week. I am going to be busy next week. So, with that, my hatchlings, next week we can look forward to a massive time-lapse as I try to finish this floor and actually start to get stuff in. But, oh boy, I might have made a mistake. I might have made a very, very big mistake with the size of this build. It's gonna take a while. It is gonna take a while. But with that, my hatchlings, have a good day. And I'll see you next time on the next episode of Autocraft. Bye-bye! Also, why am I wearing my helmet? I hate my helmet. Here we go. Bye-bye!